This truck was born in 1965. That year, the Vietnam War began to really escalate. In 1964, there were a little over 23,000 troops in Vietnam. By 1965, there was almost 185,000. By the end of that year, 1,863 American soldiers lost their lives in Vietnam. The number one pop song that year was Wooly Bully by Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs, followed by the Four Tops with I Can't Help Myself, the Rolling Stones with I Can't Get No Satisfaction, and We Five with You Were on My Mind. The number one country hit that year was King of the Road by Roger Miller. At the year's end, the Dow Jones Industrial Average closed at 969 points. The average cost of a new house, $13,600. The average income per year was about half that, $6,450. A gallon of gas would cost you 31 cents in 1965. Average cost of a new car, $2,650. A loaf of bread would run you 21 cents. And if you were renting, your average rent per month would be about 120 bucks. 1965 was the year the race riots broke out in Watts, California, leaving large parts of the city burnt and looted and 34 people dead. In 1965, maintenance personnel incorrectly set a protective relay switch too low at the Niagara Power Generating Plant, which caused a blackout in the northeast United States. It affected 7 states, including New York, New York City. These areas were completely without power for 13 and a half hours, affecting 30 million people. This was the year that the voting rights movement began in Selma, Alabama. There were a number of marches to bring about changes to the voting rights of African Americans. There were brutal televised images which presented people with horrifying images of marchers left bloodied and severely injured, rousing support for the U.S. Civil Rights Movement. Newspapers and news magazines around the world also showed similar photos which shocked the world, bringing more support to the Civil Rights Movement. By August of that year, the Voting Rights Act was signed into law by President Lyndon Baines Johnson. The Gemini space program continued into 1965 and laid the groundwork for an eventual manned mission to the moon. The Gemini 5 spacecraft launched on August 21st of 1965 and carried astronauts Charles Conrad and Gordon Cooper into orbit around the Earth. The Gemini 5 mission set the record at the time for the longest crewed orbital flight, with the crew being in space for a total of 8 days. The spacecraft landed back on Earth successfully on August 29, 1965. I know a lot of you will remember these events as I do. Appreciate you watching this video. Have a great Thanksgiving. See you next time.